We got Terrion Ware back here on the program. He's going to be fighting at UFC Fight Night 136 on September 15th. Terrion, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Great, James. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What does Sunday look like today? This is when we're recording the interview. Is that like a rest day, or do you get a little bit of training in?
Usually a rest day though. I usually work. I'm actually off work today, so I'm actually relax a little bit. But I'm gonna go to the gym and do some light work a little bit.
Oh, interesting. What do you do for work? Just out of curiosity.
Personal trainer.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Kind of goes hand in hand. It's not like an office job where you have to do like the Clark Kent thing, right? It's just like kind of because it's in like similar field, I guess. Do you find it's a little bit easier than working an office job?
Yeah, I couldn't sit behind a desk all day. I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, I hear you on that. As far as the matchup and everything, like when are you actually planning to fly down? Like, are you gonna take a few extra days just to get acclimatized and all that?
Yeah, I think I'm going out there a couple days earlier than normal, just to get kind of used to the time change and the weather and all that stuff. But yeah, it shouldn't be fine. I mean, with London was an 11-hour flight. The same things like about 11, 12-hour flight. So I see it being about the same. And I was able to acclimate to the schedule out in London last time.
Excellent. And let's talk about the matchup here. Merab Dvalishvili, I think that's how you say it. I probably butchered that. But how do you feel like you match up against him? Another guy like yourself who's had some unfortunate luck in his UFC career.
Yeah, I think we match up pretty well. We both, like to bring the action. I think that's why they match us up. Both very, very high-paced guys. I'm more high-paced when it comes to the striking, though, I think, and where he likes to push the grappling a little bit more. But his last fight, he was standing up a lot more as well too. So it'll be interesting to kind of see what takes place. But I think it'll be a great matchup. I think it'll be a fun fight for the fans. We're gonna go out there and bring it. And yeah, like you said, we're both kind of in the same spot. We're both hungry for a win. So we're gonna go out there and give everything we have.
How have you structured this training camp? I know you do a little bit of cross training. How's training camp been?
Yeah, I mean, training camps have been going really well. I've had a lot of guys out here in, just in SoCal MMA scene that have reached out and have helped me out. It's no secret wrestling has been, kind of the weakest point of my game. So guys like Kenny Johnson from Black House have reached out and been helping me out. Bubba Jenkins, Division One, All-American NCAA champ. Kevin Casey Hicks and Gracie Black Belt. Been going out to train down with Josh Barnett and all his guys. So I'm really being a lot of high level for this training camp, as well as staying with my main gym at Fight Science and A4 Boxing and continue to sharpen my skills. So I really felt confident, and I feel like my grappling has just kind of gone through the roof. Whereas Merab, I know that's his specialty, and he likes to do that as well too. So I really feel confident going into this fight with my grappling skills.
Good stuff, man. And how about the weight cut? How's that process going? Has that already started?
Yeah, I mean, I never get too large outside of camp. I don't go too far over my weight class. This is actually probably the heaviest I've ever gotten because it's been such a long layoff since March. But a lot of it was just more so me lifting and kind of putting on some weight. But that weight's continued to come down. I'm right on pace to where I'm at. About 5 weeks out. 151 pounds. So I'll get down to about 46. By the time I fly out there, it'll be an easy 10-pound cut.
Good stuff. Yeah, and I was going to ask you, do you have to alter the cut at all with the fact you're traveling?
Probably a little bit. I want to be a little bit lighter just because, like same thing within London, I was a little bit lighter going out there as well too, because when you're on the plane for that long, you kind of retain water. So when I got out there, it was like, you're drinking a lot of water usually the week up. For like 2 days, I didn't even go to the bathroom. It's crazy how being on the plane, like you hold on to water like that. By the time that third day hit, though, the water just kept coming out and it ended up being a pretty easy cut. So alternate a little bit, and then I got George Lockhart and those guys out there that'll be out there in Russia. They're going to help me. They're going to provide food for me all week, as well as the rehydration period. So it'll be my first time working with them. I know they work with guys like Max Holloway, Khabib, Joanna, and got work with them and just see how it feels, and have some experts on nutrition and the weight cut to help me out.
That's awesome, man. Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
My coaches will be Ian Harris and Adam Lerner, and I believe Kenny Johnson will be out there, so he'll probably be my corner as well.
Excellent. And how do you see this fight playing out on September 15th?
I see it being an all-out action-packed fight. Him trying to take me down mostly, me just defending him, and I see just me attacking him and get the knockout. He knocked himself out in his last fight, so who knows where his head is at right now. But I'm definitely gonna go out there and try to test his chin.
What about on the airplane? What am I going to find you doing while you're trying to kill time and everything like that for that flight?
I sleep a lot and then watch some movies. That's what I did when I flight to London. The 11-hour flight. I'll probably do that and sleep. And if I have a good connection, maybe watch some fights as well too on the Fight Pass.
Good stuff. Well, we certainly got to watch your fight. It's coming up here September 15th. It's UFC Fight Night 136. Terrion, it's always great talking to you, man. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you have any sponsors or shout-outs, the floor is yours.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at @flash_MMA_UFC. On Twitter, Flash MMA. And on Facebook, just Terrion Ware. Shout out to my sponsors, Quest Nutrition, Hayabusa as well. And that's pretty much it now. Thanks for having me as always, James. Always a pleasure to come on your show.